The number one reason for me to live in Canada is English alone. Let me tell you why. So I see myself as an entrepreneur and I am into business, entrepreneur. That's indirectly mean I need to deal with a lot of paperwork, contracts and documents. So I'm gonna give you one example. Let's say if I'm living in China right now, because the official language of China is English, all the documents, all the paperwork's gonna be in Chinese language. And if I don't know that language, this is gonna be a big problem for me. Why? I cannot read what are written on these contracts, the tax documents, the incorporate documents, whatever the documents or paperwork I'm gonna get. And not just that, let's say if I'm gonna go, if something happened and I need to have a lawyer, I need to go to the court and stuff like that. I need to have a sworn translator with me all the time. Why? Because they're not gonna trust me. Why? Because I don't know the Chinese that well and I cannot read that official documents which I can read easily by myself if I'm living in Canada. Of course, you still need a lawyer for these things, but it's still somehow understandable what's going on than if you are living in a country where the official language is not English. So that is the one big reason for me that I want to live in a country where I know the language very well. And that is my first reason I love living in Canada, just to be more, secure in future, so related to my business, my personal life, or anything related to that. And second reason for me to live in Canada is that the culture and diversity. In Canada, you're gonna find religion, people, color, and races from all over the world. So people are less racist here and more tolerant to each other. So people have the freedom with their religion, with their beliefs, and pretty much everything. That's the one key thing I love. And second thing is that the culture. Let's say if you're someone who's living outside of Canada and your states, I'm pretty sure you know some of the culture of these countries just by listening to the music, just by listening to the artists, music and films and movies. You already have pretty much a lot of experience of the culture, and it's going to be very easy for you to adopt these culture when you will living in these countries. I see Canada and USA pretty much similar. There's a minor difference, but that's for a different video, not for this video. And the third reason I love to live in Canada is that people are very kind, generous, and friendly. I have a personal experience with that. People are really, really generous and kind. They will support you in time of need. They will help you in time of need, no matter what. And the fourth thing I love living in this country is about fresh air. I like fresh air. Fresh air and the environment here. Yeah, I don't like the cold side of the country, but yes, there is some climate, but there is some fresh air and natural beauty in this country that you're gonna love a lot. At least I love that. And the fifth and the most important one, which I like, is about the Canada. Nobody hates Canada and everybody loves Canada because Canada have almost no enemy on the planet. If you are from different country, you're from India, if you're from Pakistan, China, even in Europe, you definitely gonna have some rivals, you're definitely gonna have some friends, some enemies. They're gonna be a little bit from here and there, but I never see anyone saying something bad about Canada, like, oh, I do not like Canada, and I want to go for a war with that country. You're never gonna see this thing here because people and the country itself is very peaceful. It have all the good relationship with the different countries and nobody hates Canada, and which I like. I want some peaceful life where no one gonna bother me with these political things going on in the world. So these are the 5 things I love about living in Canada. And not just that, there's a lot of support from the government. Yeah, in few sectors, government are kind of very slow, but in general, if you're going to talk about in general, yes, things are very supportive, governments are very supportive here, and people are helpful. Canada is the best place in the world to live right now, even in terms with safety, future, and all the other things included. So these were my favorite things that I like living in Canada. And if you like something about Canada, please don't forget to write a comment. I would love to know why you like Canada, what's so special about Canada, and what are the things you like about Canada. If you don't like something about Canada, you still can comment, of course. I'm going to see you in the next video. Until then, take care of yourself and bye-bye.